Albert, Edmonton.
Mr. Speaker, we know that the Prime Minister was frequently briefed about Beijing's election interference. In the face of that, this is what a CSIS whistleblower wrote in the Globe and Mail. Quote, "Months passed, and then years, the threat grew in urgency, and serious action remained unforthcoming," end of quote. That is an indictment on the record of this Prime Minister. Beijing interfered in 2 elections under this Prime Minister's watch, and he turned a blind eye to it. Why?
The Honourable Minister for Public Safety.
Nothing could be further from the truth. Since we've taken the reins of government, this government has been proactive, consistently proactive in taking foreign interference seriously by giving CSIS new threat reduction measure powers, by ensuring that we crack down on foreign funding which could be used to meddle in our elections through the introduction and passage of Bill C-76, through the creation of the National Security and Intelligence Committee of Parliamentarians that sees all recognized parties do the important work together to protect our democratic institutions. That is the record of this government. I'm proud of it, and we will continue to ensure that we do everything possible to protect.
The Honourable Member for St. Albert, Edmonton.
Mr. Speaker, no charges have been laid, no diplomats have been expelled. The Prime Minister kept Canadians in the dark, and it took a CSIS whistleblower to make the public aware of Beijing's election interference. That's the record of this Prime Minister. Either the Prime Minister was completely asleep at the switch, or he allowed it to happen because it benefited the Liberal Party. Which is it?
The Honourable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, our colleague should be careful not to make outrageous allegations that he knows very well have no basis in the truth. Mr. Speaker, our government from the beginning took the issue of foreign interference very seriously. We put in place a number of steps, including a National Security and Intelligence Committee of Parliamentarians created by law, Mr. Speaker, with access to all of the relevant documents and officials to make assessments about this and other national security issues. Far from what my colleague is saying, we have taken this issue seriously from the very beginning and continue to do so.